it's like they're all quantum superpositions of rooms, right? None of the rooms are anything until you look, and then you can choose what they become out of a selection the game gives you. And the gems are a resource you can pay to spend to make better kinds of rooms when you're making your choice.
Oh, okay. So
You
it's
don't
like
just
an upgrade
freely
currency.
spend them. Some rooms just cost gems.
Yeah, like the better rooms
Oh, okay.
require that you spend a gem. It's not like the pay this to choose a room.
I see. Okay.
And then money is just money. There are certain kinds of rooms that let you spend money to get other resources.
Is there any sort of like
And,
roguelike mechanic to this where you unlock better rooms as you play more, or?
there are some rooms that you will benefit you on future runs. For example, like the mailroom I was talking about earlier. The mailroom, if you spend the mailroom on one day, the next day if you find the mailroom again, you'll get a delivery, and that delivery will give you a lot of items for the next day.
Okay.
Also, this game has a lot of puzzles and secrets, right? So there's a lot of knowledge checkpoints, right? For example, there's a computer in the house that has a password, and we learn the password from a certain room on a different day, but the password is always the same.
Makes sense.
So when we get to the computer, we just know the answer.
Okay.
We also know a safe code. And this observatory is actually another roguelike mechanic. Every time you place the room, you get a new star in the sky. So like, this is the second time, but it's like a global thing, right? So like we got one last run, and now we got another one this run, so we're at 2 stars. So that's like progressing globally, and the rewards are better for the more stars you have. It's true, at 12 you get owned.
I will say, Sly, I'm at like 30 hours on this game. I'm still finding puzzles and secrets, so it is very like it's definitely a roguelike game, but like major emphasis on like discovery.
Okay.
So far, I feel like in the early game, feels like it presents itself more as a strategy game than anything, because the only puzzles, like the puzzles that you find, are given to you very explicitly at the beginning and are not very hard. But it's the secret things that you don't even know are puzzles at all are the things that are spicy. I think we haven't found very many.
There
of
are
those.
just secrets fucking everywhere.
The hammer.
They're called secrets.
There are items, which is like what the hammer is, and they have like effects, but you lose your items at the end of the run, obviously, for the next day. The lore is that you're not allowed to take items in or out of the house.
Okay.
That's one of the stipulations of the will.
So the rooms are different colors. Blue is like a standard room, just like generic, no like downside, but also generic, like not that great either. In this case, it was a parlor room, and it has a puzzle inside of it that gives a reward if you do it right. But there was a red room, and the red rooms have upsides and downsides. The rooms normally cost you something when you go through them, but they often have more openings to adjacent rooms. Surely you do security here, right? Oh, would you click on? Oh, you couldn't pay for it. See, I kind of forgot security had. Yeah, if you know you can get. I mean, yeah, when you unlock the parlor, you should have just went in, got the item. So the parlor room has a puzzle. Yeah, although yeah, but I don't think it was much harder the second. The puzzle is like the classic logic puzzles where there's like multiple things and some of them lie and some of them tell the truth, and you need to figure out where the thing is or whatever. In this game, the rule is that there's at least one liar and at least one truth teller, but you don't know how many of each. You need to figure out which chest or which box has the item in it. by logical deduction. What does it say? The statement, the white box is true? Is that what it said? The statement on the white box is true. This box and the white box are... Yeah, I mean, depends what the other things say. If only one box is talking about where the item is, I see why that would be problematic. Yeah. I mean, maybe it is just unsolvable, I don't know. Like, I don't even know what the other ranked box says yet. There's a second what? Second wind-up key in this room? Like, what if that's true? Then you could open 2 boxes, right, or something. Like, who knows what I mean? It'd be crazy. So one guy said that there's a second wind-up key, and the other guy said that that was true. And the last guy said 2 boxes are empty. I guess, yeah, if there's no second wind-up key, then they both be lying, and that guy's telling the truth, which means it's in the white box, right? Wait, what? No, the blue box. I believe you. I've caught up on the logic.
These puzzles are easy, he says. That spends 5 minutes.
I mean, he was metaphysical philosophing on the way the puzzles could be designed, bro. They actually are incredibly easy.
Like,
it's just money in there, right? I mean, you don't want to come back. You mean there's a thing in the entrance? Oh, is that the reward for 2? I mean, I feel like it's pretty likely you're coming back anyway after you go in the nook. I just mean, like, most paths end in dead ends, right? Like, that's generally what happens, right? What does that thing say? Yeah, I've got my notepad still. Oh, we have the sledgehammer, so you don't have to pay anything. I forgot. So yeah, the sledgehammer's mechanic was there are these chests that normally you pay a key to open, and they give you loot like that. But sledgehammer just breaks the padlock.
Sledgehammer performs big bonk.
Also, the 4th item we just got is the reroll dice. So if you open a room and you don't like either any of the free options, you can reroll the free options, 3 new rooms.
Oh.
Or I just don't know if they're all new. I just get a reroll. Dog shit. I would just do closet or bedroom, I guess, but I think closet's better now.
Oh, sweet.
Like, items are good to get earlier.
Box yourself in, then. I guess that's
yeah.
part
That
of the
is. I
difficulty.
mean, yeah.
Okay.
You're not. That's the thing. You're like, there's 2. Well, there's actually 3 things that you're running into, right? Like, you want the run to continue as long as possible, and the 3 things that would stop you are the rooms you choose make only dead ends left.
Mhm.
The steps can run out, and the last thing you can lose to, which we learned the harsh lesson of last in day 2, if every place you can go is behind a locked door and you have no key, that's another way to end the run.
It's like a variant of everywhere being a dead end, I suppose.
Yeah, but like that's more like a resource.
Yeah.
Probably. What's the time on the clock? Tell me. Like, what if you had to find this clock and talk to it at this time? You know what I'm saying? Isn't that is that clock in the entrance? Like that one specifically? Or is that one in the den? Because the den has a shit ton of clocks in it, you know? That's like the lore of the den. Also, you can show them the rooms when you find them the first time, you get like lore on what they're about.
Oh, I see. That's cool. Wait, what does it mean by defeated? When you were at the drafted. I see.
That's how many times you've made the room now.
Yeah, that makes much more sense than defeated. Red or
And the lavatory is weird, you know, because normally when the game explained what red rooms were about, they said they're rooms that generally have lots of exits or like lots of openings, but have a negative effect. The lavatory is not that. The lavatory is dog shit. Yeah, like, are we missing the lore? Like, maybe you can like do something crazy in the lavatory and like you go like just dive in the toilet, bro.
It's the only one that doesn't have an effect listed. All the other ones have something listed.
It's true.
Maybe you need to discover something about it specifically.
Right. Well, it's not
You
just
spend
found.
your
It's also
gold?
yeah, that's how you spend your money. It's not just fine though. It's like things we didn't choose to make. Like if it's just shit, then we might have seen it multiple times and just not bought it, right? You know what I mean?
When do you think the Daedalus room comes in?
Dude, the antechamber is kind of the Daedalus, honestly. Like,
I really started slacking with my PS additions to my Plogon.
I mean, not that we know. Maybe there's a turbo. We sure I don't know. Oh,
From,
there's a
like,
sledgehammer. That's
chests?
huge. A huge time to have a sledgehammer, bro. Look at the clocks, bro. Figure out
Wait,
which
there's a
clock
clock.
is the clock. Yeah, the den has a lot of clocks in it. That's like the lore.
Oh, I see.
Is it that one?
It's not the right time. Wasn't it 1:30 or 2:30?
In the
Must
picture?
have been 1:30 on
It
the
was
picture.
definitely aiming at 30. I don't remember what the other.
I think it was 1:30.
You can come back at